Alright guys, we're doing day 1 of the Vicky Justiz Quarantine Challenge. This is a very intense leg and booty circuit. We're doing 50 seconds on and 20 seconds of rest. So if you need to take a break, get water, anything in between, that's completely fine. We're kicking today's workout off with a compound movement. We're doing a lunge into a kickback. For the lunge, I want you to spread your legs as far as possible to make sure you go really deep in the lunge. I could have honestly been deeper, but I did not. So this is a bad example, but make sure your legs are spread apart so you can go deeper. And also make sure your knee isn't going over your big toe, because that'll really hurt if you do that too much and do it the wrong way. Try to stand on your heel. Imagine pointing your big toe up. Try to push through your heel. This targets your booty more as well when you do that. Next, we're going to do a side step into a squat, and these are really easy. You just do a regular shoulder length apart squat, and then you step out with one side of your body, step back in and do a regular squat, and then step out with the opposite side of your body. So those are easy. I don't stand up all the way, as you can see, because I like to keep my muscles engaged the entire exercise. That just adds intensity and adds a really nice burn in your quads. So just make sure you aren't coming up all the way. Next, we are doing the Superman exercise. This exercise is a glute activation exercise. It really targets your glutes and your lower back. When you kick your feet up like that, like Spiderman, just pause for a minute and squeeze as hard as you can at the top, and you will feel the burn I'm talking about in your butt. It looks so easy, but I promise you, this is a major booty burner. Next, we're doing fire hydrant into a kick out. The fire hydrant, you just get on all fours and kick your leg up, and then the kick out, you just add a kick, and then you come back down and bring it down, and then repeat it. This is also more of a glute activation exercise. It really targets your glutes. If you have a resistance band and you want to intensify this exercise, you can just pop a resistance band around your thighs and boom, more intense for you. Next, we're going to do the curtsy lunge into a sumo squat. Now, a curtsy lunge is pretty much the same as a regular lunge, except you're kind of crossing that back leg all the way instead of straight back, kind of like you're curtsying to a prince or something. So you do that as deep as you can, and then you bring your leg out wider than shoulder length. We're doing a sumo squat, so that's wider than shoulder length, and your toes are pointed outwards, and you try to go below 90 degrees. This exercise is really intense on your quads and your butt. The curtsy lunge really targets your butt, and the sumo squat does as well, especially if you do, like I said earlier, and really push through with your heels. Imagine your big toe pointing up and push up with your heels, and you will feel that in your hamstrings and butt like crazy. If you look at my face, I'm really struggling right now. I really wanted to give up. I'm like shaking my head no, but that's okay. I got it. Next, we're doing a squat into a hip twist. So we're doing another deep sumo squat, and we're jumping up and doing a hip twist. And every time we jump up, we do it to the opposite side. This is really intense as well. This burns like crazy as well, especially because we're adding that little hop in there. You see me stopping, having to shake my legs off. That's completely okay. If you have to stop to shake your legs off for a minute, that's fine. We're doing 50 seconds of the exercise and only 20 seconds off. So that's super intense. So if you need to take a break and grab some water, that's completely okay. Next, we're doing calf raises. These are so simple and such a staple exercise. This is a no equipment video, but I am trying to grow my calves and I needed a little extra, so I did pick up some dumbbells, but they aren't required at all for this video. You can just do them yourself, and if you want to intensify them a little bit and you don't have dumbbells, you can just pick up any type of small heavy object and do them a lot faster, or you can do them on an incline. Next, we're doing my favorite exercise ever. These are so intense, and I'm so sorry if you hate these, but they are so intense and so effective. These are jumping squats. You basically put your legs out in the sumo position like we've been doing, and you squat as far down as possible, and you jump up as high as you possibly can and kind of point your toes. And girl, you are going to feel so much of a burn in your quads. These burn like crazy, but they are crazy effective. That burning sensation in your leg is your muscles breaking down, and when they build back up, they are going to be so defined and so nice looking. So do these. I know they hurt, but do them. Okay, next exercise is the frog hip thrust. I know these look a little awkward, but they are so freaking effective. It is so worth looking a little crazy over. Basically, you lie down on your back, put the bottoms of your feet together, and press your pelvis straight up, and when you go up, squeeze your glutes as hard as you can, and you'll really feel the burn in your glutes. This next exercise is also a glute burner. It's a single leg glute bridge. It's similar to the bridge we did just before this exercise, except you keep one foot flat on the ground and the other leg in the air, and that foot that is placed flat on the ground, you push up with your pelvis and with the heel of that foot, and pressing up with your heel really targets your hamstring as well. So this exercise as a whole targets your glutes and your hamstrings, and it burns really bad. The thing I like about it is that you can feel the burn in each side of your glutes because we are doing one leg. These are the lying leg raises. We have one more exercise to go after this, so keep pushing. You got it. These are super self-explanatory. You just lay on your side. Your pelvis is facing forward. Make sure your hips are squared, and you're just opening and closing your leg kind of as fast as you can. And this really targets the side glute and the upper glute. This is a really good exercise for that. Finally, we made it to the last exercise of this circuit. We're going to be doing Sumo Pulse squats. These are the sumo squats we were doing. You see my legs are pretty wide, and I'm basically just pulsing. I'm not coming up at all, really. Like, my legs are staying really bent, and this is engaging our quad muscles the whole time, so your quads are literally going to be on fire. But push these 50 seconds out because you got this. I finished it, so can you. I am so proud of you for getting to the end of this workout, even if you had to take breaks. So finish this out as strong as you can. Alright guys, that was day 1 of Vicky Justiz's 21-day challenge. Make sure you leave in the comments below whether or not you like this video. I will be participating in her challenge all 21 days, and I'll be recording and posting for you guys to follow along and do it with me. I'll also link her channel in the description box down below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe, and also press that bell notification so you can get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you. See you tomorrow.